What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 37 of the AFK Hour Podcast. I'm your host, jlucio, and today we have BigBoyEddie,
Hello, guys.
we have ErickRN, and we have FireSplash21.
What it do, baby?
So, Hassan, there's something different about you. I can't really put my finger on it. Did you get a new camera and a mic?
I got a lot of new things with me. I got a lot of new toys thanks to my lovely fiance. Um, she got me the camera, which I'm using right now. As you guys know, before I used to do the podcast on my phone because I needed to show you my wonderful face. And I mean, I've always had this headset. I couldn't use it on the podcast when I had my phone because obviously an iPhone you can't connect this splitter cable to a phone and then have the aux cable into a phone. So I was using AirPods, but now got the camera, got the headset, and now I'm looking professional.
So, I mean, you've been streaming on our channel at home for a while now, for like maybe like less than a month, I would say. How's that treating you? How are you enjoying streaming?
Oh, bro, I feel so irritated with it just because I want to stream so bad. Because obviously now I have this computer, I could stream Warzone, stream basically anything. I think I could basically stream anything at this point, but for some reason this PC has been giving me so many issues to where I send a billion notifications to our Discord community, and I'm just like, bro, why is this happening? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Recently, as of yesterday or 2 days ago, I did say that I was having issues with it, and now yesterday I was able to play Call of Duty perfectly fine without having to reboot. So I don't know if it could be something else that I don't know about because again, I'm not a computer um, entrepreneur. I'm just barely a novice at it, and a very bad novice at it as well. But we will see because I do like streaming. There's been no problem wirelessly because again I stream wirelessly connectively, so the output looks good. Finally, after like 20 attempts, it doesn't lag or anything. But the issue is my computer keeps shutting down and the stream keeps ending randomly, and I'm just like, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
um,
that's
what I will say is that when you were living here in my apartment, I was like the tech guy or the IT guy for the stream. So whenever something was broken, you'd be like, "Oh, my manager's gonna come fix it," and I would go like on the side of the stream and try to fix whatever was broken. But now, since you're over there, I can't help you, and you're just like, whenever something is broken, you're like, "I'll fix it after this game," like, and then you like, I don't know what the fuck you do, but it takes a while, and everyone's just like, "What the fuck is Jose doing?"
bro. It's just because like I'm in the zone in the game, and I've improved so much from Warzone from going to 0 to 1 kills to now getting 4 to 8 kills, and I'm just like, bro, I've reached a new level of performance. But I'm also trying to figure this out on my own because I remember I had you do everything as well when it comes
Yeah.
to something. But now here I have to figure it out on my own, and it is what it is. It's trial by error, and also a big thing I have to get used to is only a single screen. Like I have to look at the main screen, which is the gameplay, and then the chat. I have to look on my phone because I don't have two screens, two monitors. I mean, it's not like I could get another monitor because this monitor is 27 inches and my desk is only 30 inches. So yeah,
Well, hopefully everything gets ironed out for you because I know you've been having computer issues, but I don't know what you can do with that. Just I guess support. I honestly don't know because you got pre-built. So, but other than that, like your mic is really clean, your camera's really clean, and your setup's slowly but surely coming together. Eventually,
yeah,
you'll get it.
yeah.
So yeah, let's just jump into it. Big boy Eddie, what have you been up to this past week? Playing, living, eating, doing whatever. What have you been up to, bro?
Yes. Your turn, Eric. No, just kidding. I've been playing a lot of Valheim. It just recently came out, I think. I don't know when it came out, but in the mornings when I'm working on some stuff, I usually have a stream open just as background noise. And usually the person I watch is called Carnage, and he was playing Valheim, which turned out being pretty interesting because I didn't even finish doing what I was supposed to do. I had to finish it later on that day because I got into the stream, but it seemed pretty cool. And I ended up getting it, but when I got it, I didn't know Nick and friends had already gotten it. And when I asked him, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's pretty fun." The next day I was free, thankfully. I played, and before I knew it, it was like 4 hours, 5 hours into the game. Just got really into it. It's pretty cool. It's kind of Minecrafty, I guess. You basically just build your base, collect resources, and try to beat bosses. I think it's fun. I've been playing with Nick, Destructicon, Nap Junior, Nick, and a couple of other of his friends. And it's pretty fun. I've been also playing it solo. I've been addicted. I recommend you guys get it. I think it's a really fun multiplayer game.
Nick was talking about it last time, and he said it was like in is it early access right now, or is it a full game?
Yes. No, it's early access, but I'll give it props. It feels like a finished game.
It does.
Yeah, like I'm not exaggerating. It feels like a really complete, flushed out game. I'm like 8 9 hours in, and I've only done 20% of what's available.
That I mean, I guess that is interesting. I did see Nick playing it because he streamed it briefly
Uh huh.
on Thursday, I believe,
Mhm.
and I mean, it looked like fun. It looked like everyone like I think the thing that makes the game look fun is that it's co-op and everyone was just in Discord talking to each other,
Yeah,
and
it's really fun.
they're just everyone was just panicking because like you guys were getting attacked by some monsters or some shit, and Nick was just like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm dying, guys, help!" And it was really fun. It was really funny.
Was
Like,
that one of the times I was playing with them? Because I
yeah,
don't
you were
remember
playing
him
with them.
streaming.
Yeah,
Huh.
you're like Nick was like trying to kill this monster, and Izzy was like, "I got you, Nick." And then Izzy dies, and Nick's like, "Okay, thank you, Izzy." And then he just solo kills the monster, and so like Izzy
It's really
sacrificed
fun.
himself.
I
Yeah.
really recommend it. And you go start off like in like a small continent, and you actually run out of resources, so you have to build a boat to move to a next area. And there's different biomes. Each biome has something different, but they're harder. There's like a swamp biome, which is the third area that you go to. It's usually the meadows, the black forest, and then the swamp, I believe. I haven't gotten that far. But the different biomes that you go to have different resources, and you unlock different technology, right? So we just got into the Bronze Age. We have bronze pickaxes, bronze equipment. It's pretty cool. Like you have to go digging the area. You can completely mess around with the environment. You can try making hills. You can flatten out the area. You can make big buildings, or physics affects the building, so you have to build supports from the ground up and stuff like that. Like I
Well,
highly recommend it.
what's the name of the game again?
I think it's pronounced Valheim or Valheim or something like that. I always
Valheim.
get it confused. Let me double check here.
Okay.
It is just open up. Yeah, Valheim.
Okay.
Valheim. It's really fun, man. I highly recommend it. At least either for streaming or playing with people on your own time.
I'll probably look into it. I don't really like buying games when it's not finished yet. Even though he says fully flushed out, I still
It
like,
is. It generally is.
yeah,
I don't
I'm
know if
still on the
it's a
fence
turn
on
off
it.
for most people. Like it's on purpose. It's low graphics. So it looks like a PS2 era, freaking Lara Croft triangular chest and all that kind of stuff, polygons. It looks like that, but it's fun. I highly recommend it.
Oh well, I mean, I guess I mean, I'm gonna continue watching Nick stream it because Nick has it and he wanted to
Yeah,
stream it. So I mean, if it does intrigue me like more, then I'll probably go get it. But right
and it's
now,
20 bucks, which is cool.
yeah. So is that everything you've been up to?
I've also been playing a bit of Stone Shard, which is a fun game.
What is that?
It is a rogue like or light. I never know the difference type of game where if you die, you have to start from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
But like, the way this one works is when you die, you start from your previous checkpoint. But the only issue is you can only save the game when you find a bed. So you either have to find a campsite in the world, which they're extremely rare, or you have to go all the way back to town, pay for the cabin because you have to rent it out, and if you don't have money, you're kind of fucked, which happened to me. But
Oh,
that's the only way to save the game. but it's supposed to be hard, and it's turn-based. Like the whole game is turn-based. You take one step, everybody else takes a step. You take one step, everybody else takes a step, and it's turn-based like that. And when you fight, it's brutal, man. At level 1, like you'll get killed by most bandits, most stuff. Even like if you check online, most of the things that they tell you is like, oh, just kill low level stuff, kill foxes that don't attack back, kill squirrels, kill deer. Don't even bother with fox or wolves. Don't bother with wolves. Don't bother with bandits, and don't bother with anything else just until you hit level 2. Which I like those kind of games personally. It looks 2D-ish and pixelated, but it's fun. I liked it a lot. Also a work in progress, which kind of sucks, but that one's been updated like 3 times, so it's completely different from when I first bought it.
What was the name of this game again?
Stone Shard.
Stone Shard. Okay. How about you, Eric? Oh.
No, I was saying that's it.
Okay. How about you, Eric? What have you been up to?
What I have been up to right now is I've been listening to you guys, trying to think about what I've been up to, and I can't think about anything. I think all I've done is go to work
and go home.
go home, go to work and go home. I haven't played anything that I remember. I've been trying to get my PS1 to work, and I've been unsuccessful. And I think I might have to open it up today.
Your
Maybe.
PlayStation 1?
Yes. It doesn't load the discs for some reason. And what else have I done? Been watching WandaVision.
Oh.
But
I haven't seen it either.
and what else? Last night I was trying to watch my wife finish playing Persona 5. The reason I said try is because I fell asleep. It was 2 a.m. She was fighting the main boss, and I don't know what happened after that. I just knocked out.
Just woke up in the living room.
But other than that, I don't think I've done much. It's really cold. Can't go out. I mean, I still couldn't go out, so. Yeah.
I'm curious. Like, you said you have a PlayStation 1. What's your favorite PlayStation 1 game?
The game that I'm trying to start up, but it doesn't work, which is Digimon World 3.
I remember that.
I'm trying to get it to read. I have 2 copies. I think one of them is Nick's, and he never asked for it back. I still have it.
I don't think you should say it because it's gonna be like, I want it back, gimme.
You can have it. I mean, it doesn't work. Well, I'm trying it.
As the youngest person here, Jose, did you have a PlayStation growing up?
Bro, okay, I may be the youngest, but I did have some retro games. Okay, I am only 25.
That's not retro for us. That's this game.
I mean, regardless, because you're calling me like younger, so I'm saying, all right, I'm gonna call you guys old and say retro at this point. I just turned 25. Okay, so I'm not that
big of a difference. Calm down, George.
Okay, you just turned 25.
2 years older. I'm not that old.
We're 27. We're about to turn 20. Well, I'm about to turn 27. I mean, but did you have a PlayStation? What?
Yes. I had all the consoles. Okay.
Okay.
I had everything. The PlayStation 1, which for some reason people kept telling me, hey, that's the PlayStation 4. It's called PlayStation 4. I'm like, why would you call something that barely started a PlayStation 4 when the next console that comes out is a PlayStation 2? That makes no sense. So later I found out it's just a PlayStation. It's not a PlayStation freaking 4. I don't know why. Whoever was telling me, I'm pretty sure it was one of my cousins was like, that's a PlayStation 4, bro. It's not a PlayStation. I'm like, whatever, man. But yes.
They were just playing with you.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, did everyone have a PlayStation growing up? PlayStation 1? How about you, Eddie?
I didn't. I had a 64.
I had that too.
I had a 64. I had a PlayStation 1 and a 64.
I don't remember. I don't know if you remember coming over to my place and playing that, Eric.
I don't remember going to your house, but I remember going to Nick's house and playing 64.
Oh yeah. Didn't he have or was that the PlayStation, like the giant robot game? That was a PlayStation 2,
that was
right?
PS2. I think it was called RAD or something like that.
That
was
gives me an
the game.
idea. That gives me an idea. All right, since you're telling me I'm the youngest, and you basically outed yourself as an old person.
These
Let's
youngins,
ask.
man.
I bring the question of what was your childhood go-to activity, whether it be video games or like going out to run and play, or whether it be just playing card games. What was
Bro.
y'all's go-to activity?
Video
Eddie.
games. I don't know what outside was during my childhood.
When I was younger, I used to love watching TV. I used to love it. I don't know why. That's all I did. I just watched TV. And like I remember one time when I was a little kid, I was in karate, right? My mom put me in karate, and I didn't want to go because there was Blue's Clues on TV. Because I'm really young. I was like no older
4 or
than like
5.
6 years. Yeah, 6 or 5 or something around there. And Blue's Clues was on, and I was like, I don't want to go karate. I want to watch Blue's Clues.
I want to know what the next clue is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, long story short, I did not win, and I went to karate. And then, what's it called? They put me against a person. I was like 12 years old, and I'm just like half his age, literally. And that kid kicked me in my stomach so fucking hard. I was like, I never want to go ever again.
What about you, Eric? What was your go-to activity as a child?
A lot of PS1. PS1. Then
You've been the
PS2,
same for all these 20 years plus, man.
And if anything, if I actually went out, like it wasn't like watching TV or playing video games. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh. So
Bro, same.
I remember.
it was Yu-Gi-Oh or Beyblades.
With everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
good old
pogs.
days.
We all had pogs, right?
Tassos, right?
Yeah, tazos.
Oh,
mean,
tazos.
in America-
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes, yes.
In Spanish, they're tazos, but in English, they're pogs.
Yeah.
I still have him in that room.
I prefer them known as Tassos instead of Pogs. When you said Pogs, I thought you meant like Pog Champ. Like wait, what?
No. But
That
yeah,
was fun too.
Yeah, tazos were really fun. I just remember they're like, it's the devil. Don't ever play this. I don't know.
Because it was Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get it from the chips. You open a bag of chips and you see some Tassos. Oh, I know, like, wait, let's play some Tassos right now with this new
Yeah.
Tasso I got from this bag of chips. And let me lick off the cheese first because they still got that chip flavor on them.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I used to do that too. Or
you
when
guys
you
play
would
for keeps?
occasionally, no, I never did. But occasionally, when they had the special edition metal Tassos,
Hmm.
those are pretty cool too.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess y'all had games really young though, because for me, okay, when did you guys start playing games then? Because I personally started, I think, when I was 8 years old. Because before video games, what I would do, and this was with my brother, we would play wrestling. We would clearly take up
Wow.
all the little like pillows from the sofa,
I
lay
used
them
to
out like a
wrestle
little
too, man.
course. Yeah, and we played like wrestling, a lot. And then after that, it was Yu-Gi-Oh. I watched Pokemon. I named Pokemon, but I didn't like the Pokemon cards. Yu-Gi-Oh, however, was something that we played when we were growing up. And we had the little like deck here. You know how you have it here, and you could put the cards there. Like, I
You
play my
had the
trap
whole
card.
setup too?
Yeah, I had the whole setup. I think we still have it too. It's probably in my brother's room, hiding somewhere or in the attic. But we had the little device here and get our cards and have our cards here, and then boom, boom, boom. So
Disc.
yeah, so that was my activity before video games. If we're talking about during video games, our first console was the PlayStation, but we gravitated more towards Nintendo. Like it was the 64, playing Mario 64 or playing Dragon Ball Z something. It was on the GameCube, but I forgot the name of the title.
Budokai.
It was not Budokai. It was
No.
pre-Budokai.
I don't know.
I don't know, or maybe it could be Budokai. I don't know, but that's the thing we played too.
I spent freaking hours at Eric's house playing that with Nick as well.
Yeah, a lot of Dragon Ball. A lot of, I think, Naruto Ultimate Ninja.
I
First
could
one.
never freaking beat you, man. That was with the 360 though. That was later on.
Yeah, there was a lot of games in my life. I think I still wasn't even in kinder when I started playing PS1.
My earliest memory for me was Banjo-Kazooie and one of the original Castlevanias, I believe, for the 64. I just remember my brother fighting a giant skeleton.
Oh,
Because he's significantly older than me, so that's where I started playing video games. I would watch him play, and before we got the PS2, he would play Banjo-Kazooie and I would tag along, or I would play on my own sometimes after he beat the game. It was Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Donkey Kong 64, a boxing game. I don't remember what it was called. And occasionally I would rent out when that was actually a popular thing to do. Mario 64,
Yeah, that's true. I forgot.
Blockbuster, Hollywood Video.
Oh.
And then for the PS2, the memories I have was I would watch my brother play Castlevania Lament of Innocence, which for me was a scary game at the time. I would only want to see him play it. I would never want to play it. But other than that, there was this Star Wars game that was similar to Mortal Kombat. You just smack each other with the lightsabers. That one was fun. I think it was Revenge of the Sith when the third one came out.
Oh.
There was... What else was there? I played some of the Matrix games. Again, renting them out. A lot of multiplayer games with Eric and Nick, where they would come over, or vice versa. And afterwards, I got an Xbox, and you remember that you got to live this, George. We would System Link.
Yeah,
with
we
the
would
original
go to your
Xbox.
house and do system links and stuff like that. And we were in high. Oh wait, this is like, was this high school or middle school?
High school. I didn't know you middle school, but it was like
Oh.
late freshman year, early sophomore year-ish.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say like my first console was like a Game Boy, like the brick one, not the color or the advance or whatever.
I used to have a Game Boy Advance, and this is gonna probably make you laugh, but I lost it just solely on the fact that they stole a vehicle of ours. See, I fucking knew it. That's the only reason I lost that Game Boy Advance, and I was bummed out. And to this day, I'm pretty sure when
Still
we
looking for
went,
it.
no, when we went to a Buffalo pawn shop, guess what I saw there?
Your Game Boy?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was mine. I'm pretty sure it was mine because I had it in a Nintendo bag with all the games inside. And lo and behold, what a coincidence! It was the same color Game Boy, the same bag, and some of the games that I used to have. Like
It
I
had my
think
initials
that's
on it,
mine.
So I kind of thought it was mine. But...
Like I mean, the odds.
It belongs to Eddie.
Yeah, probably. Like to make the long story short, the vehicle was stolen across because like in Mexico when the times were barely starting to get rough, it was just bad luck, bad timing, whatever you want to call it. And it wasn't that big of a like brand new vehicle. So my parents were like, well shit, that sucks, but it's no skin off our back, we're okay. But like a half a year later or a year later, we were at a pawn shop. I don't remember why, and I saw the Game Boy, and like with that bag and like 60% of the games that I used to have exactly like that, no extra games. I'm like, I think that's mine. Like there's no way to find out, so whatever.
Going to that pawn shop and buying a Game Boy. Nah, I'm saying, nah, I didn't.
Screw that.
Nah,
How about you, Eric?
my first, I've been with PlayStation from the beginning. So PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5. Nah.
PlayStation fanboy. And if you wanted to play
PS Vita.
If you wanted to play an Xbox game, you go to either Nick's house or my house.
Not really. I think
I
you
also
guys
have the
would come to
PS3.
my house. And for Nintendo, my brothers had the NES, so I would play the NES, but I didn't have anything. I don't think I didn't buy a Nintendo console myself until my mom bought me the Game Boy Micro, which was like this big.
Oh, I remember that.
And the screen was like this big.
I don't know what that is. Nintendo Micro?
Yeah, it's a
It's supposed to
Game
be
Boy.
like a Game Boy Advance, but like super freaking small.
I had that one, and then I consider the Nintendo Switch my first official Nintendo console because that's the only one that I actually bought myself. But no, other than that, I think it's been PlayStation. I've never bought Xbox because I don't need that. But you said you played the Halo with the what's it called, the Link thing.
The System Link, yeah.
But I remember you went to my house. I think didn't you have the original Xbox too?
Mhm.
And we played Halo on the original Xbox, no?
Yes, sir. We
Yeah.
with my brother-in-law every once in a while too. I don't know if you remember.
Because I remember playing on that one first, and then we started playing on the 360, which I didn't have. But I remember I got the PS3 for my birthday. No, it was my brother's PS3, and for my birthday, I invited Eddie and Nick and a couple other friends, and they gave me what's it called? I think it was the Need for Speed Pro Street and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And I remember Eddie's telling me that they shouldn't have given me Call of Duty. They shouldn't. It's because I was like in between Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed. He's like, get Assassin's Creed, but I got Call of Duty. And I think I made the better decision because Call of Duty got really popular, and Assassin's Creed 1 sucked. And I remember everyone went, and we never even played the games that I bought. We just started playing Halo on the Xbox. So
I remember the one time that Eddie, I did hang out with Eddie for the Xbox link or what system link and stuff like that. We were playing Halo 3, and if I remember correctly, it was like a 2v6, like me and Mark versus everybody.
Yeah, because you guys had the experience.
Yeah, me and Mark played a shit ton of Halo, and we were like, I was a Brigadier General, and for those that don't know, like the highest rank is General, and then Brigadier General, so I was the second highest rank, and I think Mark was like a Corporal, and we played that game religiously every night after middle school or high school or whatever. We would play it online. So
this is when I first barely started playing Halo, and so was everybody else on the other team.
So like we decided that to make things fair, it would just be me and Mark versus everybody, and yeah, me and Mark destroyed everybody, and no one else played Halo that much as afterwards. Because I mean Eddie continued playing it, not that much, but other than that, not that many people continue playing it.
Oh, you know what I just remembered?
Yeah.
There's the long clips of videos that we recorded for Halo 4, just fucking one-nighting or finishing the campaign on one night. Remember that?
Yeah, because like back then we were in iNation Gaming and we wanted to do like an exclusive, and we stayed up. I remember that Halo 4 came out and we stayed up all night to finish the campaign.
Fucking stuffed in Monster and snacks.
Dude, that was a fucking bad decision.
We didn't even upload it.
Yeah, we didn't even upload it, guys.
Also,
I was gonna say real quick, I don't know if you know this, but Jose, when we were doing iNation Gaming, we would do tournaments for GameStop, and they would give us shit whenever we did tournaments.
Posters, shirts.
For them. And like, I know Eric, they would ask Eric to do flyers for them for GameStop here in locally. He was given a gift card for his services, but we wanted to use it, right? And at that time, Eric didn't want it. Did he want to give it to us, or you're just like, oh yeah, or
I don't remember what happened with that.
Yeah,
I don't remember using it. But
yeah, like we would host tournaments for them, and like we would be there at the midnight releases. We're really young. We're like 18.
That's for the first Black Ops, right, or the second one?
I think it was like the first one. I don't remember which COD it was, but we did it for one of the CODs, and it was
the second one.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, holy crap, we can actually might do something here. But before life happened for everybody, because people would recognize us.
Yeah, people would just come up and be like, oh, you're jlucio from iNation Gaming, and I'm like, yeah. And it's like, oh, I went to your tournament, bro, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool. Like,
oh,
I just don't know how to react to that. And even now, like the last time I had an interaction with somebody like that was like a year ago. Someone came up to me before COVID, right? They're just like, oh yeah, you're George, right? You're used to iNation Gaming tournaments. I'm like, yeah. Like, do you remember me? And I'm like,
no.
I don't remember. I'm sorry. Like, no, it's all good. Blah blah. We used to go to your tournament when we were kids. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, man.
That's crazy, dude. When they were kids.
Yeah, like
so they're probably like 18 now.
Yeah,
or like, something along those lines.
They were probably 25.
They're 20
right now.
Yeah, they're 20s. Yeah, like because like Cuddy said it perfect. Like when we had Cuddy as a guest, Cuddy Meluda, he was talking about like this is the origin story of the gaming scene in Laredo. Like we were part of it. Like that was our.
We were one of the bigger reasons. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like as far as that I can remember, after iNation Gaming, all these other people copycats and stuff like that.
I wouldn't
Growing
say
up. Well,
copycats,
not
but
I
copycats,
know.
yeah.
Don't be salty, bro. We all need to
I'm,
contribute and
First of all, I'm not salty.
grow.
Okay, I'm happy. I always wanted the gaming scene, especially in Laredo, to grow.
Well, true,
Okay?
true. You've always said that. You're like, I want it to grow. Well, that's why you
Yeah.
made SavePoint too.
Yeah, that's why I made SavePoint as well. But I mean, I feel like it's so far in the game, like it's like I don't know. But like in 2012, that's like when it was like the birth of it. Like basically it was popping up, and I knew it was gonna be really explosive. Also, Eric, I remember me and Eric would have these long conversations. He's like, "Oh, I really want this to work. I know it's gonna work," and we believed in it. Got so hard. But I don't know. Things just didn't work out. I guess I don't know for us.
I remember I kept working on things like no one was already talking about iNation, or like everyone had already forgotten I was still doing things behind the scenes to like the website
Yeah.
and stuff.
I
That didn't
remember
even
Your
matter.
your Watch Dogs video is actually pretty cool.
we
That's
want
my,
you to
my one and
produce,
only.
dude. No, we honestly do want you to produce like review shit for the channel. Like that's what I want you to do. Because like when I keep on looking at your Watchdog video and it's so fucking good. Obviously, it's been so many years. I don't know if you still have it.
How many
But, I
views
mean-
does it have?
Not that much, but like
It,
300,
it
400?
probably yeah. I
Like
was gonna say it
500
hit triple
or
digits.
almost. But
Yeah.
I could, but I don't know. I feel like I keep accepting too many things and I can't even like handle what I have right now. So and you're like chill first. Chill.
I mean,
Right
there we chilled.
I know
chilled.
each other, but I
Yeah.
mean, I realized that I'm surprised. I guess because obviously my first console that I got was a Nintendo console, and then I dabbed into Sony, and then I stuck with Microsoft, which is funny because here's Halo, which was the thing back then. I remember as kids, everyone wanted to play Halo. But for me and for the friends that I like played with, or my cousins or anything like that, it was always Nintendo. I remember obviously Smash was a thing, like Super Smash, and then Guitar Hero became a huge thing on our end.
Oh yeah.
Like I remember like my family would come over and my cousins, so we play Guitar Hero. And for those who don't know, I am a righty, but for some reason I play the guitar this way instead of supposed to be this way with your buttons and stuff. But I've always played it this way. And then the drums came out, the mic came out, so we always played that. And then like for friends wise, it was always Super Smash. And I remember Marcos, who lives like right behind me, like literally behind me. He had the Wii U, the weird in between of the Wii and the Switch. I don't know why they decided to make a Wii U with a little big screen here. And we would always go over. Well, I would always go over, and we played Super Smash over there. And like that would literally, I think that was my first time going over a friend's house to play games. I didn't really go over a friend's house or anything like that, just because I was never allowed to go. But that was the first game, and it was just Super Smash like the entire time. And whether it be with him and me, or him and then another neighbor of ours, and sometimes my brother, and we all play Super Smash there. No Halo until like super later when online was an actual thing. You didn't have to go over a friend's house. Now that whole online thing like changed everything, and you didn't have to go to a friend's house, and you could just stay by yourself and actually play with them online.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is why I always wanted freaking Eric to get an Xbox so he can play with him. But he's like, nah, I'm gonna stick with PlayStation.
Man, but
Stick
My
to the
fir-
story games.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really into story-driven games, like first single player games.
Yeah,
I know
same
Nick
here.
hates them. My first game I've ever played was on the on the GameCube. Fuck. But the Game Boy Mario, like it's like I don't know which Mario one it is. It's like Mario Land or some shit like that on the Game Boy. Remember, I could beat a couple levels, and I was just like, I can't beat the rest. Theo, can you play for me? And he would beat the levels I couldn't beat. So I was a little kid. And then I got like a PlayStation, and I would play Twisted Metal. That shit was so fucking badass, dude.
Oh, you know what that reminded me of? When I was younger, another of the reasons why I play video games is an uncle of mine who was happened to be like on the younger side of age when I was a kid. He used to play that Twisted Metal, I would watch him play one of the first Resident Evils, and I would get the living shit scared out of me for the PlayStation 1. And Rampage. Did you guys ever play that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember playing that.
I
That
like
was
those
pretty good.
games.
I have that game actually on my N64. You should
Really?
totally- yeah, I have it. I still have the cartridge and everything. I also have Mario Party or not Mario
Did you
Party,
ever see
Mario-
the movie based on it?
I never
with,
saw it. With Rock? With The
Yeah,
Rock?
with The Rock.
The Rock, the Dwayne Johnson, live everywhere.
It was okay.
Now
But-
think about it. I also had a Sega growing up, which I
Really?
don't. Yeah, I had a Sega, and like, I guess I was so fucking young. Like, I don't remember playing it. The only game I remember playing is like this little dream game where you're fairies and you have to go through this land. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but that's the only game I remember.
Maybe Sonic, because Sonic has that
No, it's
on
not
the
Sonic.
feature.
It's not Sonic. It's this other game. It's like Dream something. I don't remember what it's called.
On a side note, I just came to me. Any hidden gem video games that you ever played growing up that didn't really get popular?
This Star Wars game, the Star Wars on the N64. It's like a
Which one?
Rogue Squadron or
Squadron.
yeah, Rogue Squadron.
Is it the
I
one
think.
where you fly?
Yeah, it's a flying game. That,
I
would
couldn't
play-
get into that one. It was really
I
hard
got
for me.
really into that one. Other than that one, I just played like wrestling games on my N64.
Bro,
The one
same.
the one for me, I don't know if you guys ever played it, was Viva Pinata.
No, I've never played it. I keep seeing it, bro, on the Xbox Game Pass. Like Viva Pinata 1, 2, 3. I was like,
They're
what?
good.
Well, I
Like,
mean, that game was-
They're
okay,
like they're same games.
you said hidden gems because that's not a hidden gem. Everyone loved Viva Pinata.
No, I
growing
mean, at least growing up, no one ever knew about it. Like that I would know.
Well, true, because it did look like a little kid's game, and I'm pretty sure like they don't like, why would I want that? I want to get like Halo or Call of Duty or this and this. So he does have a point. You're gonna be
Well,
a
I
hidden
mean-
gem.
From my side, like everyone knew about it. Like it was one of the most popular games of all time. Well, at least at that time.
Hmm
So I don't know.
I don't know, but I really liked it a lot. The Viva Pinata games, you just take care of your farm and all this kind of stuff. Basically, like Stardew Valley. What else? I can't really think of. Oh, the Star Wars fighting game. It's Revenge of the Sith, and it's just a button smasher, kind of like the Dragon Ball Z games and that kind of stuff, but with lightsabers.
Oh, I already know the answer. Everyone's gonna agree on. Pokemon Stadium on the
Yeah.
N64.
Yeah,
That was a hidden gem that everyone
Oh, yeah.
fucking loved. The mini games and all that shit. Dude, that shit was so much fun. I still remember the Clefairy one. Clefairy! And he would like pick which side and you had to mimic it. It's just a Simon Said game.
the one that surprised me that got super popular was Pokemon Snap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
Never
true.
played it.
I played it
I played
and
it,
I didn't
yeah.
understand it, and then it got super popular.
And from Eric's side, all I would ever hear was something called Legends of Dragoon or something like that.
I was about to say The Legend of Dragoon.
And you never played it with me. I never got to see it.
Yeah.
I think
I
for
think-
me, which I've been thinking the entire time, because I think I played mainstream games, but the one hidden one, and I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of it, is Raving Rabbits.
Yeah, Rayman or something like that.
Yeah,
and the
Rayman
Raving Rabbits.
Yeah, that was literally, it's like basically a knockoff version of Mario Party, but this one is a little bit more, I guess, extreme in a sense, like more violent, I guess. And that's something I played a lot with my cousin and my brother. We played a lot of Raving Rabbits, which I think, I mean, now they've kind of watered it down so much. They included like Mario and stuff into that. But I think that was a pretty good hidden gem, especially for a party game. It was pretty fun, not gonna lie.
It was like an adventure game at first, right? And the rabbits were bad guys or something like that.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't really play too much of Rayman. I just knew that game looked kind of funky and fun with these crazy rabbits that looked
Yeah.
like they were on like some kind of
Cocaine.
sugar high. So that's the one of them ones. But another hidden gem that I think that doesn't get much love, especially in like the Mario series, was Mario Strikers. I'm not a fan of soccer. I'm not. But playing Mario Strikers, like the first one, I was like, bro, like what is this? It's like if these guys were on like some kind of underground wrestling campaign or something, even though it was involving soccer. And that's one thing on the GameCube that I was just like, bro, I gotta pass this game. I mean, I think those two are pretty good hidden gems from the ones I've played, because I don't really play a different variety of games.
I used to play FIFA 08. That's the first FIFA game I ever played.
Oh
And,
wow.
like, I love. Well, growing up, I loved any sports game. I used to play FIFA, Madden. The only one I wouldn't play is basketball because I don't know, for some reason it wasn't interesting to me. But I played basketball IRL at that time, but it wasn't like I wouldn't want to play video games of it, which is weird. But I mean, I also played GTA 2, Grand Theft Auto 2. It was
Oh,
top
what?
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember the fucking Elvises. They're just like, there's like, okay, in GTA 2, there's like some Elvises that spawn and they just go around the map saying, oh yeah, baby. The whole time they're just,
Yep.
there's like 5 of them walking together. And I would always go out my way to like get a flamethrower and go like burn them alive and stuff like that. But that, I mean, that game was, I don't know. Even now, I want to play it and it's still fun. Remembering it, fun. But yeah, those were the games I played as well.
What was your local Best Buy? Was it the one where you in the next to the Peter Piper that you used to work in?
Best Buy? What do you mean?
Like when you were young, what Best Buy would you go to? Not Best Buy, sorry, Blockbuster. What the hell?
Yeah, Blockbuster right there. Yeah, exactly. No,
That's the one I
Chihuahua.
used to go to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
just have
remember.
memories if you go in and there's like a glass wall and you say you have to go to the left.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I've never been in a Best Buy. I mean, in a Blockbuster.
What?
Yeah.
You're too young.
Yeah, you're too young.
I knew it was there. No, it was there, but I never went to a Best Buy for like. I mean, Best Buy. Dang it! You gotta stuck
Sorry,
in my head.
that's on me.
Blockbuster. It was. We mainly rented from like those mom and pop shops that had like rental stores around.
Oh yeah, those one by the same street wall and they look kind of off-brandish.
Yeah, I think that's the one I had gone to, and that's where we got like a bunch of games. I mean, games and movies. I remember the first movie that we rented was Kill Bill. And I was like,
That's a good
"Whoa."
movie. That is
It
a
is.
really good movie.
So that's why we stuck with those mom and pop rentals instead of like Blockbusters. I never really got to experience the Blockbuster ride.
Yeah, that the one that one that was a mom and pop shop that I knew is now a fast food chain. Well, not a fast food chain. Sorry, it's a Chinese food chain because obviously it
Huh.
didn't survive.
How things change.
Yeah,
Things
least,
have
like, the
changed a
location.
lot. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
And what I hated the most about renting out games is every single goddamn time I wanted to rent Super Mario 64 was always rented out.
Yeah, I remember that too for some reason. I like Mario 64.
dude.
That shit was so fun, and like I would only get it like at least once every 2 months because it's always.
It was
rented out.
always rented out. Yeah. I remember asking Mama, "Can we go? I want to try to rent this one." We go. It's not there. She's like, "All right, let's do. I'm just gonna do this for you once. Let's go do another one." It wasn't there. God damn it.
So, Eric, what else have you been up to? We took your spotlight. We're just talking about our first consoles. Sorry.
Oh shit, we're still on the whole like, oh, what have you been up to topic. Damn,
Yeah.
bro, that's the ultimate sidetrack.
Nah.
Because you
Been
start
up
talking
for
about
months.
PlayStation 1. That's the reason.
Oh yes.
That's what I've been up to, the PS1.
That's it. A trip on memory lane.
Yeah.
Okay. How about
Let's
you,
see.
Jose? What have you been up to this past week?
I've been trying to figure out my freaking PC on why it keeps randomly restarting when I try to boot up a game. First, it was with Call of Duty. It happened once. It happened twice, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then it constantly kept doing it when I try to open Gears of War 5, which, by the way, that game on PC, which is through the Xbox app, looks so freaking clean that I almost fell asleep with how clean it looked.
Wait,
I want to say a different saying, but for cleanliness purposes, I will not say it. I'll say that saying.
Wait, hold
But
on. Just say what you want to say, and if it's pasal, I'll beep it out.
Oh, okay, that's true. It made me want to come, bro. Those cleanliness, like it made me want to go. Ugh. And I'm pretty sure you can't, like, especially they're gonna be like, why is he going like this? But it was pretty clean. So I've been trying to figure that out, and then while I started a new job. I will not say what job it is because I just don't. But I started a new job, and I've always worked in like places where my schedule was always made and sporadic. This time I felt it's like an actual like job where like you work Monday through Friday and then you're off weekends. So I'm usually always freaking tired because I'm not used to that. And then what else? But I think that's all I've been up to for like the week. You know, trying to figure out the PC issues. I'm still playing Warzone and getting better at Warzone. Eventually, hopefully, I become those people that have double-digit kills every game, but I highly doubt it. And then try to get back into Gears of War 5 because so much has happened, and I've really, 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 really wanted to stream it. I might try streaming it today. Obviously, you guys who've watched this video won't know that streaming today is whenever we recorded this, but
Wait,
I want to try streaming because I feel like that game has gotten so much underrated recognition on how good the series is. It's on installment 5. Obviously, you have Gears of War and then Gears of War 2, 3, 4, and then those off ones like Coltrane and like Bird's Early Amendments or whatever. I forgot the name of those, but it's so like good. It was basically the off. Like if you didn't want Halo, you didn't want Call of Duty, Gears was the other option that was there to play. Especially if you wanted something much more gory. So that's something I've really wanted to showcase because I feel like it is underrated. And yes, it's gotten a little bit more wacky in its sense, but like, trust me, if you guys don't know what Gears of War is or was, like, you will see it in the SavePoint channel on Twitch eventually because I want to bring it and to show it to you guys on how good this game is and ridiculous it could be basically at this point. But yes, that is what I've been up to.
I know that Eddie, me, Nick, all were addicted to Gears of War 4 in high school.
3.
Was it 3? Oh yeah, no,
Or
you're
is it
right.
2?
It was 3. No,
Are you sure it wasn't 2?
No, it wasn't
It
2
was
because
3.
like
Because
that's the
screw
game that
Gears of War 3.
Bro, you all should have played Gears of War 2. That's the best Gears of War, bro.
That's what
we
Angel
did
would
play
say.
it.
Angel would be like, I never played Gears of War 2. I know Eddie did. And another mutual friend, Angel, the one that came on in your Potato Pal videos, like
In the Amber video.
He was just like always like, oh, Gears of War 2 is way better than Gears of War 3. And I was just like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm playing Gears of War 3. This is not gonna make me want to play Gears of War 2. You keep on just high.
I was always salty playing Gears of War 3. I never got my freaking beta testing stuff.
I got all my.
You guys not? Yeah, you guys had all those fancy like shotgun skins or whatever it gave you. I didn't get jack shit. I didn't even get the title for testing the freaking what they call it. I didn't get any of the stuff for doing the actual alpha or beta, whatever you want to call it. Even though I played it with you guys.
I mean, I always, honestly, one of my most fondest memories during high school was like playing games till like the wee hours of the night with y'all.
And the Xbox party chat, yeah.
Yeah, Gears, Halo, like Halo custom maps. Holy shit, that shit was fun. I mean, that's where we met Snakerbot in Halo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So nothing can take that away from our experience, I guess. Obviously, we had good moments in high school as well, like in person stuff like that, in robotics, especially traveling and stuff. But like, I wouldn't trade my nights on Xbox Live or playing online with anything in the world. Like, that shit was so much fun growing up.
What have you been up to, George?
Oh. So, like I previously mentioned, I've been really addicted to Valorant. I mean, that game is so fucking. Actually, I don't even know if it's fun, I don't know whether it's fun or I'm just addicted, because like Riot has a way to making really shitty games, but very fun shitty games. But if that makes sense, because I fucking hate Riot, as everyone knows. Yeah, I just been grinding that shit out. I've been playing rank. I got placed in bronze 1.
Garbage.
Yeah, no, it's trash, but I fucking love it because I was just like popping heads and stuff like that. I got like a bunch of aces. Aces is when you kill the entire team by yourself. And like what's it called? Right now I'm silver 1. I ranked up all the way to silver. And I've been playing with a bunch of, like, I guess, Twitch community or friends with SavePoints. Like, I've been playing with Jarvis. I've been playing with Jack. I've played with Jess. Jess is also a friend of the show. Yeah, I've just been trying to network because a lot of people have been playing Valorant for some reason. Whenever they're playing Valorant, they just invite me. I was playing with the streamer that Stevie always raids called Tiny and Trash. And after we were playing with her, she got gifted 200 subs while playing.
Wow.
And I was like, what the fuck? She started crying, and I was like, oh my god, like, that's crazy.
Do you
200
know by
subs.
who?
Some,
Some random person. None. It wasn't like those kind of people that make videos out of it.
probably not. We were at first. Jack was like, "Did Cash App gift you?" Because Cash App does that. Cash App goes to some random stream and just gives them 100 subs and just leaves.
That's awesome.
That's what they do. But no, it was some random Bilal from her community gifted her 100 and then another 100, so 200.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I guess I don't know, playing Valorant with streamer friends, that's pretty cool. I'm still grinding that shit out. Also, another I guess thing that happened this week was that I recently got accepted to be part of the esports team in my university. So I'm officially now part of the esports team in for Overwatch in Musa, which is my university. And it's weird because like it's a bitter what's the saying?
Bittersweet.
Yeah, bittersweet, because like I like Overwatch, but I'm fucking trash at that game because I haven't played it in forever. Like the last time I played it competitively, like trying to grind, was like more than a year ago. But
Yeah.
I did my tryouts, and like they liked me. They liked how they said I gave off good vibes, like good energy. So I was trying to do communications and stuff like that. And all of them are pretty young, like they're really young kids. They're not high
Fresh out
elo.
of high school.
Yeah, some of them are fresh out of high school, and like they're not high elo or anything. And I would just give them my insight, and they would actually listen to it, because I don't say, whenever I play a game, I never say anything maliciously. I always try to help people get better, if that makes sense.
See, that's the thing. Like, you do that, but people take it like as in like, you know, you're salty
Yeah.
and you're just mad. And I'm just like, bro, I think he's just trying to give insight, but at the same time, the way he says it is just like, "Ah!" But I mean, you know, in the heat of the game, again, like we've mentioned the whole in their previous podcast, if I don't remember the exact topic, but if competitiveness is good or bad type of thing. Like sometimes, you know, in the heat of the game, you still need to give those callouts, but like you just want to win, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, whenever I play Valorant with the streamer friends, I know for a fact I cannot say anything because they were like kind of sensitive, because they're just, I don't know. I don't want to be PC about it, but yeah, like I can't say anything.
So you use the word sensitive.
I mean, sensitive is not a bad thing.
Well, no, yeah, but it just, to me, it sounded like, oh, they can't take criticism.
Yeah. Well, let me just put it in perspective. If they lose a match, they're gonna report the entire team for cheating. I don't do that.
Yeah, okay.
I just wanna fucking win, and if we lose, I want a rematch. Okay, that's that's my mentality for every fucking game, and you guys could attest to it because I've always done it. Even if we get stomped, I want a rematch right away.
I always say I want to play them again.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's for Valorant. But in Overwatch, it's a new team. I'm trying to see. I kind of feel like I'm getting like sensory overload because I'm meeting too many people at the same time. And like I need to remember their names. That's the worst part. And then I need to remember, oh, these kinds of things I could say to this person but not to this person. Obviously this goes like, I guess that's just normal stuff, I guess. But
Mr.
Yeah, like-
Popular over here.
not good way. But yeah, like I mean, I played with my team in Overwatch once, and that was last Tuesday. And I have another practice on coming up Tuesday. But since everything's frozen, I'm like, they gave me the option to either play from home or play in person. Well, like I was gonna go this Tuesday to like play with everybody, but after the weather and all that shit, I'm not sure if I should go because apparently it's gonna be still freezing. It's gonna be like 5 degrees. So I'm just like, I think I'm good.
Yeah, you
I'm
shouldn't
good.
drive in that. Screw black guys. I mean, just remember what happened in Dallas not too long ago?
Yeah, the Fort Worth.
Yeah, pinche Texas being bipolar right now. It's February, and in December and or January wasn't even cold, and now in February, like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and have a chance of snow coming down here in the south of Texas. Like, okay,
I mean, it is fucking bizarre. I was saying like Bro, this is like the fucking end times, man. It's not supposed to. It's not supposed to be fucking 3 degrees in Texas.
I know, bro. I know.
I mean, like, is this the coldest you've ever experienced here in Texas? This is for sure the coldest I've ever experienced. I never experienced 3 degrees in Texas.
In Texas, I mean, it snowed before, but you
Yes.
don't really need that low of a temperature for it to snow.
Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's probably the coldest I've experienced here in Texas at 3 degrees. Like, I've never experienced that in my life here in Texas. In Minnesota, when I was with Darlena, yeah, I got that cold and I was fucking freezing.
Bro,
Yeah,
like,
the coldest I've what is it? Felt. That's what I was looking for. It was like -6 when I was like on a mountainous site in New Mexico, which is freaking cold.
Yeah, I mean, it's typically dry and it stinks. Like your body touches the air. It just.
Yeah, but you were wearing like all that like snow protective stuff, so it didn't really feel bad. But just a slight breeze. My God, did it hurt?
Probably gonna be -7 tonight,
What?
Really?
wait, really?
according to Google.
In our hometown?
Laredo, yeah.
Bro, what? Apparently, I thought it was gonna be 19, but if it gets negative, then
No,
ooh.
no, I saw it was. I saw it was gonna be 3 degrees. That's why I'm saying like 3 degrees is fucking cold.
Let me check.
Right now it's
I got you. I got you. Let me check. Let me see. Let me see right now. Weather app. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay. We're gonna get a news update from FireSplash21.
All right. Here's a weather update. I've become the update man. I used to be an injury report analyst and updater, but now with football out of the way, I've become the weather man. So, according to Siri here in the weather app, it is apparently there's a chance to snow. Oh, it's gonna snow. It's at 8 p.m. It's a 70% chance to snow here in Laredo.
Oh fuck.
7 p.m. 80% chance, and then it's not gonna stop snowing until 11 p.m. So we could have a good chance of snow, boys and girls. And then the
last
cold
time like 80 years ago.
Yeah. Randomly also when it snowed randomly.
No, it snowed like 3 years ago or 4
Yeah,
years ago.
like randomly it snowed. And apparently at 4, the lowest it'll be is 25 degrees at 5 a.m. I love 5 a.m.
Let me see.
Fuck.
Let me see here in San Antonio.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry, I got you. I got all the weather.
Okay, Mr. Weatherman, Mr. FireSplash21, special report from.
All right. For
San
San Antonio, here we got. Currently, it is 1:36 p.m. So currently in San Antonio, it's 27 degrees. And at 8 p.m., you have a 50% chance of snow. Huh? Weird. There's more percent chance in Laredo, which is more south of Texas, than in San Antonio. But your snow. Oh, you're going to get for sure snow. It's going to continue snowing until 3 a.m. At 1 a.m., you have a 100% chance of snow at 1 a.m.
At 1 in the morning?
Yep. And your lowest will be 12 degrees at 7 in the morning.
I was going to do a snow stream.
Yeah.
I mean, besides that, you should look into what you have to do so nothing happens to your house or apartment.
Well,
you know, freezing water pipes and all that. I've heard. I don't know how old back this is, but like supposedly I've heard that you're supposed to let your faucet dripping so it doesn't freeze over.
Well, first of all, it's an apartment, so they fix everything for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
Bro,
then you're gonna be without water.
Bro, don't even start. It took them 5 months to fix the freaking shower, so don't even. It's gonna take forever.
Took a while. But I mean, it is fucking interesting. It randomly got cold in February.
Mm-hmm.
But do you guys enjoy the cold or the heat more?
Fuck the cold, man. I hate the cold.
I when it's fresh, but not this cold.
I just like it not being blazing hot, especially here in South Texas. Like it actually feeling super hot is 110 degrees. When it's 80 degrees, where some of us out here with like freaking warm like sweaters and stuff because it's 80 degrees. We're not used to that kind of weather. We're used to like the hundreds, 110s, it being blazing hot. I personally prefer it. I personally prefer it being cold, but not this cold like a la vie. Like my feet are barely surviving.
Yeah, The crazy thing is, what like to me, like it doesn't really register is how hotter it feels. Just once you're like at 108, 109, just one more degree over and over and over, it gets stupidly hot. Like 108 and 109, like 109 feels a lot worse than 108, even though it's just 1 degree.
I think the worst part about that is like not the heat or anything, but whenever you're trying to get into your car, holy shit, that fucking hurts. Yeah, that hurts
yeah.
a fuck ton, dude. Whenever you get into your car after it's 110 degrees, you can't drive for a little bit.
Your cheeks and your
off the
hands
window.
pay the price.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I used to be on the boat where I would rather be in a very cold climate like snow and stuff like that. But then when I visited Minnesota, I was like, nope, I'm good.
Never
Like,
again.
yeah, like I mean, I enjoyed it for the meantime. I liked seeing it like in cartoons. That's how I pictured it, like in TV shows and stuff like that, where snow's on the roof and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
I've
it's
never seen
fun to
that.
live like in a vacation setting, but living there,
Yeah.
no, I don't think so personally. Screw that.
Yeah, and then when Darlena's brother was telling me about how they have to shovel the snow off the car in the driveway every morning, I was like, get weed their way, dude. I wouldn't do that shit, man. Fuck no. Waking up early to do that shit? Fuck.
Yeah.
No.
You have
And
to
then
wake up.
actually having to wait for your car to heat up just so you don't damage it either.
Yeah, nah. No thank you. I'm good. But
My
it
hands
looks
were
pretty.
freezing. My hands were freezing yesterday when I was bringing in what's it called, the water hose. I was bringing them into the garage, and water landed on my hands, and I couldn't feel my hands. Well, and it wasn't even as cold as it is right now. So
Yeah.
nah.
And like fuck, what was I gonna say? Damn, I lost
Minnesota,
Train of thought.
snow pile like this, snow. I don't know.
my I lost my thought process, honestly.
Yeah, but it's this.
Rewind it.
I mean, that kind of does suck though. I mean, I could barely even wake up an hour before going to work to change. Imagine having to wake up an additional time just to shove out snow so you can leave to work. Nah, but an asser.
And driving in the snow and ice. Screw
Oh,
that.
okay, yeah, I remember now. Okay, so the thing that people don't realize is that what they do over there is that they put salt on the roads so the roads don't get fucked over. And then when the cars drive on the road, with
That
the
fucks
salt,
over your car.
it fucks over your car and it gets rust underneath. So that's why all these vehicles get a shit ton of rust on the bottom of the car, on the sides, because all the roads are filled with salt. So
And
like,
sure, you can drive, but you're just making your car rust a lot faster. Yeah.
yeah. So it's like, do I want to drive that way? Does my car want to be rusty? Like, you have to wash it and all that shit. And like, if it's freezing, I don't know how you deal with that.
There's like spray chemicals you can put that'll stop the rust. And that's like a sheen layer of whatever it is. It's specifically made for that, and it'll last you like 3-4 months, and you should be fine with that.
But yeah,
But
I mean,
the
that
thing
shit
is
sucks.
actually doing it, and you have to get underneath your car to spray everything.
I don't know if it's because we are in like in a warm area, but once it gets cold, it gets really hard to wake up in the morning.
Yeah,
I
bro,
mean,
I'm just
Because
like,
you're not used to it, man.
I'm just like, I don't want to go to work.
Wait, I mean, yeah, last time it snowed, all of San Antonio got locked down and we couldn't do anything. It's more effective. I saw a meme where like, damn, Texas is gonna shut down more for the snow than for COVID. And I was just like, oh, that's pretty fucking good.
You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. A lot of buildings and homes are not built to withstand the cold like this because it's Texas. But
Yeah.
Like,
hey,
there's
if
no
I don't have
reason
to go to
to
work,
usually.
I'm fine with that.
Like, I know I don't have to go to work on Monday, Tuesday, nor Wednesday. My boss is just like, oh, work from home. You're good.
It's too fucking cold. You're good. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, thanks.
My boss said like, depending how bad it is, we'll probably go in an hour later. And I'm just like, I mean, I could sleep a little bit more, but okay.
Shovel the snow out the driveway, Jose.
For real. I'll be like,
Do you have any more news report, Mr. FireSplash21?
All right, this is the part of the podcast where I come in with some news reporting. Aside from the fact that there might be a possible lockdown in Texas over the weather, because a lot of our pipes and plumbing systems and whatever you could imagine are
People
not,
don't know how to drive in snow either.
especially that, are not suited for this kind
Dude,
of weather.
What when it's when it's snowed somewhat heavily here down in Laredo, those people driving with compact snow on top of their cars. Do you know how fucking dangerous that is?
Yeah, there. Yeah, there.
You're driving with a giant boulder on top. If it falls off, you're gonna either destroy a car or break a window. And people were driving like that. Oh, the wind will take care of the snow.
Yep.
It's fucking
But you know
stupid,
how it is
man.
in Texas. We don't give a shit about our driving skills. All right, what other reports do I got for you guys today? Aside from the weather report, possible snow in Texas, which is pretty nice. It is Valentine's Day and our recording day today, so for everyone who will be watching this, it's a little late of a Valentine's Day, but happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Hopefully you
Valentine's,
all
everybody.
enjoyed. Yes, hopefully you all enjoyed it with your loved ones. And you know, if you don't have a loved ones, it's okay. You have us
You
to
have
give you some
us
love.
to give you love
to give you out
and
some love.
affection.
Oh, except for me, I have a fiance. I'm just giving you all some pointers here.
Oh, my
So just me
well,
and you, George. Just me and you.
anything else around going on? Any newsworthy updates is aside from the fact that in the sports world, the NBA is trying to have their All-Star game all happen in one day and have everyone tucked into that one day, whether it be the All-Star game, the skills challenge, and the dunk contest. That is another thing to watch down the line because a lot of other sports are trying to see how they can do the same thing for their All-Star game, Pro Bowl, or whatever they call it. So that's something to watch for. But aside from that, any other newsworthy stuff is, the stock game is apparently, rising in 2021, which is kind of funny. But that's something to watch also down the line to see. If you guys haven't invested, I would recommend to invest, but invest wisely because these stocks, they don't play games. They don't play games. So,
Again,
you know.
yeah, very volatile. Also, we're not financial advisors, so don't take anything
Yes,
seriously.
we are not financial advisors, so please don't come at us that you told us to do it. Invest at your own discretion, please. As a reporter and an analyst and an updater of the SavePoint channel with all these other news going around, I advise you, do not take our advice.
I advise you to not take our advice.
So they can ignore that and take your advice. You have to be careful with the wording.
I mean, okay, like I don't hold anything against you guys or against my word. My word doesn't mean anything. If you want to look at anything, look at a professional news writer, a professional analyst. I am just an analyst for SavePoint. I do not qualify as an analyst
He's
for
also
anything
a professional
else.
gambler.
I am a very professional gambler. I will say that. I throw balls to the walls when it comes to this. It's a serious addiction. I need some help. I'm just kidding. I don't think I'm addicted to it. But that is up. That's all the time we have for these news and for these updates. FireSplash21 and his report team signing off. Let's go to the next section.
Oh, I was gonna talk about real quick. In Valorant, it's a free to play game, obviously, but so Riot is really good at making these skins. Guess how much the skin bundle currently is
Oh,
worth?
me. I know.
Okay, Eddie, guess.
$80 because I was lurking.
Oh yeah, it's $87 for a skin pack, and you get what, 4 gun skins, and a couple stickers here and there, and that's it.
League is cheaper. Holy crap, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, Call of Duty's cheaper for skins. What the heck?
Yeah, no, it definitely is way cheaper. You can get all that shit and the fucking pass,
Like-
the
2 tracer pack weapons and a knife
Yeah.
and all that for $20.
and this it's just $87, bro. Fuck, man. And if you want to buy them individually, you can. It's $27 a piece, each skin.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I whenever I'm in the game, I'm just oh, these skins look badass, bro. I want to buy it. And then I look at the price, I'm like, oh, okay, no, never mind. I don't want to buy it. Because there's an axe that's it's primal axe or some shit, and I was like, this axe looks badass. And then I looked at the price, it's $33 just for that axe.
Jesus
I'm just
fuck,
I'd rather just buy a real axe, bro. What the fuck?
Or
this shit,
buy Valheim at that point, Or
yeah,
wink,
yeah.
wink.
I'm just astonished. Riot fans or Riot people that love Valorant will pay that much money. Yeah, it's insane. But I don't know. Yeah, it's like some type of fandom that I will never understand for Riot. I hate them. But yeah. Does anyone else have anything to add?
Not me.
Well, I guess this is a good stopping point. Everyone stay warm in Texas. Whoever's in Texas or wherever you are at, and it's fucking cold outside, we hope that you stay warm during these trying times. Remember, stay safe during COVID, social distance, mask, blah blah blah. And yeah, this is SavePoint signing out. Check us out at the next SavePoint. See ya.
Laters.